Today I'm making a lamb and potato curry. You get your pot and you start to put your lamb in. That should be washed and cut up. And then I started to add my onions into the pot. And then I just got a large wooden cooking spoon and just covered that up with ginger and garlic paste. And I added a little bit more because I felt like it was a bit less. And then I used that wooden cooking spoon and filled half of it up with salt. And then I just gave it a good mix. I then used 2 tablespoons of sunflower oil, and I'm just going to let that cook until I can see my onions is slightly melted, and then I covered that with the lid and I'm just going to let it cook. Whilst it's cooking, just checked on it. I can see lots of water is coming out of it. Just gave it a good mix, put the lid back on and let it cook. I can see my paste has now thickened. I can see my onions have melted, so just giving it a good mix. I can see my onions have melted, so I'm just going to add my green chilies and give it a good mix. And then I'm going to add 1 heaped teaspoon of mixed curry powder, and then I've just added another 1/4 teaspoon of curry powder again, and just gave it a good mix. And then I used half a heaped teaspoon of coriander, less than half a teaspoon of garam masala, less than half a teaspoon of cumin, a pinch of chili powder, and literally a pinch of turmeric. After giving a good mix, just letting the spices cook. I'm just going to add in my potatoes now and just mix it all up. Now I want it fully mixed so all the curry powder is covering the potatoes as well, and it'll just cook for a bit. After letting cook for a while, I then added in my boiling water for the sauce, and then I've just added all my coriander, and I'm just going to let that cook and bring to boil. And dish that with a side of rice, and it's delicious.